Hey guys, what's up? It's 9 Noons here, and back with some more System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition. So, last time we basically just built our character and just kind of got thrust into this survival horror nightmare. So we're gonna be exploring the medical bay area. We got the key card from the floor just a minute ago. This is where the funky music comes in.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Alright. So at this point, hybrids are going to start showing up, and they will come out of nowhere like that. This guy. There's a certain way you want to kind of take care of them. If you want to not get hit like I just did. They do like a lot of damage in the beginning of the game. And all we have is a wrench, so they're pretty slow to act. So take that into consideration, slash, you know. You can also turn off the security station. Do I have enough hack for this? Final difficulty of 40. You can see it does cost nanites every time you do a hack, so be very careful to not critically fail or it will destroy it. Critical fail basically just means some more bullets. I think if you like hit the wrong node, basically. Doesn't alcohol give you? Yeah, it gives you health, but it takes away side points. So basically, just drink all the alcohol you're ever gonna need.
Why is it that no one listens to me? The security protocols on the Xerxes system are clearly immature. Some idiot hacked into the primary data loop last night and made Xerxes sing Elvis Presley songs for 3 hours. I finally had to pull the voice subsystem offline. What would happen?
That insipid computer Xerxes has shut down the elevator as well. You can transfer power at the engine core on deck 1, which will get the elevator up and running again. But you can't use the elevator to get down there. Wait. There's some kind of maintenance access right on this hallway. You can use it to reach deck 1. However, it's locked, and Xerxes is hiding the passcode from me. Dr. Watts should have the code. He's probably in the crew subsection. Grassi has the key to get in there, but he's in the medical subsection, probably near the biopsy lab. Now get to the medical subsection and find Grassi.
Alright, so we basically have to get elevator access to get off this floor to do that. And you can always check this if you are... Key cards, where is it? You're confused on where to go. Notes. Get crew key card from Grassi. He's near biopsy and medical. Get the maintenance access shaft code from Dr. Watts. Get to deck 4. Yep. So, and you can always check the map by pressing M, and so you can kind of see where he would be. You have to be very careful with this game because like stuff will just play over themselves. Like, you know, if you get an email from Polito or something while you have a log playing, while Xerxes wants to talk to you, and then you run up on the value rep machine and there's a ghost trying to, you know.
Please
so
make your selection.
You can also hack these. If you hack, oops. If you hack, I don't want to use that yet. If you hack, you can actually get cheaper prices on stuff. But you have to have a hack of 3, and even when you get a hack of 3, it's really not easy to hack them. Also, I always hit escape whenever I'm trying to exit menus in this game. I get really drunk.
I've been unable to get in touch with Delacroix. This place is falling apart. Members of my team keep disappearing. The leaks in the venting shaft shorted out the primary access channel, and that means we'll all be on auxiliary power until we can get it back up. That means all the lifts are out. Marie, where the hell are you?
Yeah, so, yeah. There's hybrids all over the place. Basically zombies.
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau Ceti. Kerenskin was there alone.
On On most decks, you'll find a quantum bioreconstruction device. Xerxes shut them all down, but I've discreetly put them back online. You'll need to interface with each machine locally to provide a quantum entanglement sample. Once you do that, the device will be able to rebuild your body essentially from scratch. It's not pleasant, but it's preferable to slow decomposition.
Yep, happen again. So, what's that? Play this again.
I got called up around 0430 to help unload the shuttle coming back from Tau Ceti. Kerenskin was there alone. Jesus, what the hell happened to him? He'd lost most of his hair, and you could see these lumps on the side of his neck. And that smell. I told him he should go see Dr. Watts, but he told me to mind my own business. La-di-da.
Alright,
Damn.
try to get
The
this.
power outage has also taken out access to this bulkhead. It's the only way to get to the medical subsection. Pick up the battery from the floor and find a recharger. The one you used before is in hard vacuum now, I'm afraid, but there should be another one on this deck. Once you get the battery recharged, place it in the auxiliary override.
Alright, so yeah, you saw that camera there. You really don't want to get found by those because then it will activate the security. And when the security's after you, you're gonna have robots and stuff coming after you, and that's never good. So,
Marie, I've got to restrict access to engineering until we can figure out what to do down there. It's just too hot. I don't know where all the hazard suits went, so I'm reduced to bringing down an armful of rad hypos. Those damn things always give me a headache.
So now we have to recharge this battery to get through that door. Yeah, so with cameras, where's this one? Is it right here?
Xerxes has control of the ship's security system. Avoid or destroy any security cameras you see. You can hack security computers to power down the cameras too, if you're good enough. But don't botch the job, or you'll set off the alarm yourself. Your corpse is useless to me.
You can actually destroy this, but what we're gonna do is I'm probably gonna get hit, but I'm just gonna run away from it. Because I don't want to really waste armor-piercing bullets on that right now. Alright. We need a key card for that. So...
This is Xerxes. Please report any unauthorized database interactions to your direct superior. Remember, a smooth operation is everybody's responsibility.
I was waiting on that because it's about to tell me again.
Each deck has a chemical storeroom where you can find the resources you need to research the artifacts you'll find around the ship. Don't try to carry around all the chemicals at once. It's impractical and unnecessary. Your research software will tell you what chemicals it needs and when.
Okay. So basically this is how you research stuff in the game. You need chemicals, and those chemicals will then allow you to research it. There are multiple storerooms in the game. This is one of them. And you can also refer to this log. So if you're like, oh man, I need some tellurium, it'll tell you that the med sci deck actually has tellurium. There's another thing you can do, but I think we're gonna just try doing it that way because it's really kind of dumb. Yeah, so if you're able to like kind of circle strafe the hybrids, yeah, you can kind of like fuck them up pretty easily. Here's the thing though. So we're gonna take care of these things because be like kind of careful here. Is it here? They're in those doorways. Hold on. It's not going to open until we go down here, so...
This is Xerxes. Remember, the unauthorized usage of firearms aboard the Von Braun is a Class 3 infraction.
Ugh. As you can see, we are losing condition on like a couple bullet shot, which is crazy. It's coming. Hopefully he doesn't have a shotgun, because that would be bad. And get some bullets off these. Cyber modules, nanites. So yeah, you can actually lean with the E and Q keys like this. And you're actually going to use that a decent amount in this game. To do kind of basically what I just did. And then we can also just recharge everything in my inventory. Why am I not using this? Yeah, so now that we're actually in combat, it actually kind of makes sense to actually use the Brawn boost, but need to be careful, dude, because I'm playing a dangerous game at 11 health. You can kind of see what I'm talking about, even on normal mode. The game is not super forgiving. So, it's down here. I can't remember. Oops. Also, take out cameras doing that. This is where we get the key card, I believe. Maybe. Ooh.
Run.
Yeah, there's also cybernetic monkeys running around. So yeah, the enemies in this game, there's not set spawn patterns for them or anything. It's just, you know, if you spend too long in an area, they will just respawn over and over and over again. 50 with 1 ice. So these are ice nodes. Do not click those. Got lucky because our hack skill is pretty nice, which is good. Again, you would not be getting these at the beginning of the game if you didn't have a higher hack or cybernetic affinity skill. It's all preference. Like I said, combat's easier at the beginning of the game if you take a higher standard and blah, blah, blah. You know. We definitely want those. Antitoxins are really nice.
Ever since we reached Tau Ceti, the lab monkeys have been acting strangely. Nurse Lesser picked one out of a cage to be brought in for vivisection, and the rest of them, I mean the entire group, stood up on their legs and howled. This wasn't just a random display. It was a protest.
We got the version 1 software. Anything even down here? I don't think I ever even come down here. Like an item or something, because they hide. You will learn something really quick about System Shock 2. Items are hidden all over the place. So you can just like find bullets like stashed away in a corner somewhere, you know. I don't think there's anything over here. You can also hold down spacebar. That'll allow you to climb. There's a guy down here. Yep. So if you can get behind them like that, they pretty much just crumble. So mid hypo. Soda. That will give us 1 HP. I really love the new glow and updated like textures and stuff in this game. It looks really cool. Another guy down there. He should be down the ladder, I think.
These missions should have been scrapped before it left Earth. We've been unable to contain the reactant coolant leaks on Deck 1. I've put an order requiring hazard suits down there. I know you think this would cause a panic, but it's better than giving everybody radiation sickness, don't you think?
Meant to shoot the explosives, but missed. Unhack this. This is why we came down here. See, that initial hack difficulty of 75% is pretty crazy. We're just getting a ton of stuff at the beginning of the game because we have a high hack. And get up the ladder. Go. Went through there. I don't think we can go through this without the key card.
Access needed.
All right. So we pretty much explored all of this. We didn't really have to come this way. I just kind of did because why not? Now that we've charged the battery, we can go back this way. Is it this way? No. Not this way. Where's the battery? It goes this way. It was not this way. This is where we charge the battery. Where did I get... It just came from there. Getting turned around already, dude. We're in the first area of the game. What's that? So I'm like really holding out for like one of those nanite beds where you can basically pay a certain amount of nanites to be able to fully heal yourself. Those are really useful in saving the med hypos.
I'm uploading some more modules.
Right now we have 13 modules. Pretty good.
Good. You've managed to get into med. Now find Grassi and get the keycard to the cruise sector. He's the one who monitored your cryo sleep, so he might be interested in joining you, if he hasn't been butchered yet.
Oh.
Access needed.
Okay, so... Oh, shit. Coming.
Intruder entering medical sector A. Intruder, the many demands to know your intentions. Are you allied with her? Do you not know of her intentions, of her history? She once tried to destroy your species, and now you do her bidding. Intruder entering medical sector A.
So, kind of vague on who her is. See the big scratch marks everywhere. Some pencil legs, bro. That dude got absolutely smashed. Cyber modules, totally worth picking that up. There, you can see the monkey over there. That real quick. Alright. This is the nanite bed I was talking about. They just like did damage to themselves. Stupid monkeys. Yeah, so if you get far away from them, they'll try to shoot cryogenics at you. So don't do that. They get close to you, they're kind of hard to hit, but they're not like ridiculous. See, this has the key in it already, I think, so you can just use it, and it's only going to cost 5 nanites. And you're fully healed. So that's what I was kind of holding out for. There is a turret over here. Really isn't a reason to fight it, though, so we're going to just ignore it. Always check the shipping containers. And we do not want to get in its line of sight, so we're going to come back through this window if I can vault over it. Yeah, I guess I can't. And get stuck on nothing. All right. Yeah, there's still a level of jank into this game. Definitely. You can actually just jump across and get that one. You don't need the kinetic redirection.
Angela, while it may appear that the lab monkeys are communicating with each other, I assure you it's quite impossible. You claim that one monkey signed the passcode for a supply closet to another, and the latter proceeded to open it. As I'm sure you know, there have literally been tens of thousands of studies of primate intelligence, and there's no evidence of behavior even remotely that sophisticated. So either you've single-handedly trumped the entire field of animal behaviorists, or you're badly in need of a vacation.
Well, I mean, that's not totally far-fetched, I think. Yeah, we don't have that yet. That will actually loop us back over to the area we were just in once we get that. We don't want to use that surgical key right here because, like I said, there was a complete one here. There's a complete one over there. Really want to save those for your use later. And if you do die on a level without one of these quantum bioreconstructions in the actual area, then you just get a game over. So pretty careful about that.
You might witness some strange phenomena. Your R-grade cyber rig has an experimental perception enhancement that can theoretically detect residual psychic emanations. These emanations traditionally come from the recently dead. Literature might call them ghosts. I call them self-hypnotic defects in the R-grade unit. Don't let it distract you from the job at hand.
So you just heard the camera go off. You do not want to have, if you hear it go dee 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 dee, and then you get out of its sight, you have a few seconds to get out of the sight. If you get out of the sight, you're good. If you get back into its sight before it makes that reset noise, it goes like yeah, it will activate the security. So I had to run back because I heard it go off. I don't remember what this was. Right there. Don't know if we're gonna be able to wrench it. I'll try. Go. For that noise, that's the noise I was talking about. Monkey. Ow. Didn't actually really get to search that room because I had to run back out. Just stocking up on those. Oops. You can see the hacks are starting to get a little bit more difficult, but not impossible. And like I said, believe it costs 5 even if you start it, so it always will cost 5 nanites to actually hack it. If you want to reset it, you have to pay a cost. Run. So grab that. So I just love the faces in this game, like, oh my god. Oh, it's so goofy.
Whose idea was it to bring 150 chimpanzees on board anyway? The interest of science? What about the interest of hygiene? Does anybody have any idea how much crap 150 lab monkeys make in a day? The poor chimps. They come on board for the most historic mission of all time, and they end up being chopped into little pieces in the name of progress.
Yes. So you can see this is going to be a high radiation area. Yeah, we'll go in there. So basically, I would recommend saving before going into these areas because you'll see why. We have to be quick. Now, this decontamination shower is actually going to allow us to not have to use any of our hypos, which is good. And our brawn boost is almost about to run out. But we're going to have to be quick because we're going to start gaining radiation. Grab that. That's everything. And you get in this, it'll start going down. It'll have a tick every so often. Like you can see the percent radiated. As it goes up, you take more damage and, you know, whatever. So, not much in there, just some radiation hypos and a...
Medical tells me they've replicated a whole bunch of rad hypos. I'm gonna pick those up and distribute them to the engineering staff unless anyone gets a better idea. Watts also asked me to check on the replicator in the crew lounge. He says it's a hacker's paradise.
Replicator in the crew lounge. There's a... that noise is what I'm talking about. Yeah, there is a cryogenic. I'm probably just going to have to use the pistol. It's going to be really hard to actually get up on that ledge to shoot it. Okay. I'm trying to sparingly use it right now because we have no maintenance and no maintenance tools, so I can't actually...
What is a drop of rain compared to the storm?
What is a thought
Compared to a mind, our unity is full of wonder.
which your tiny individualism cannot even conceive?
Yeah, so that's the mini. Probably one of the creepiest things in the game, to be honest. You'll see more about them later.
You have not disappointed me. Transmitting cybernetic modules.
So we got our key card that we needed. It's on the 3rd level. Some extra stuff. What's this? The old Tri-Optimum. Hypo, to be honest with you, those are pretty useless, but, you know. 3 ice nodes and a 55? I'm gonna save scum. At least try not to. You can see here, there's like no way to actually win, so you'd have to reset. Does come with a shoddy pistol and 26 nanites. Not really super worth it, but we can actually unload and throw it since it's not really better than what we have. And we're gonna jump off here. Quick save again. Leave. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Just gonna walk like this. Not get hit by that thing. Oh, definitely want this. That'll give us some more defense. Redundant software not installed. Definitely wanted to get that. A lot of different types of armors in the game.
This is Xerxes. Why do you persist in your loneliness?
Alright. He's sending the dude with a shotgun after me, dude. Two of them? Yeah, man, he just sent them after me, dude. Why you always save very often.
Power drained.
Yeah, so they actually fixed this. But the shotguns they always have are broken. So that, you know, you're not like... you know, you're not like kind of breaking the game. But they actually kind of fixed this. Because the shotgun originally used to have, hold on, let me get through this area. I may actually need to go and need to use one of these real quick. So you can see when you use a med hypo, it actually will just heal you over time. It doesn't actually just give you immediate health.
Radiation hazard.
So unlucky. Okay. We're not gonna be able to get that. Oh, we died. Yeah, so I got really unlucky with the hack. Do I want to just... Yeah, we'll spend the 10-9. Did I save? I don't remember if I saved or not. I don't really feel like loading and then possibly like losing progress. There's probably like nothing in there either too. How much you want to bet?
Radiation hazard.
Come on, man. Goodness gracious, dude. All that for that? You get another tick? You're not. Yes? You're gonna die? No. Is there anything else in there? I don't even know what I picked up. I was just going so quickly. I probably spent like 30 nanites to get like a couple hypos. I don't think there's anything else in there. We did get this.
Since returning from the surface of Tau Ceti 5, the patient has experienced numerous novel phenomena. evidenced by inflammatory nodular growth and the presence of a large worm-like parasite. This morning, the parasite penetrated the subject's chest from the inside and attached one end of itself to the subject's forehead. If I remove it, it could kill the kid. If I leave it... Final diagnosis beats the hell out of me. I'd love to refer this to Medorsky at CDC, but unfortunately he's 67 trillion miles away.
Yeah, so got some alien activity there bursting out of the chest and stuff. All right, so we've gotten the key card. We can kind of head up out of here now. Save again.
Good. You've made it into the crew sector. Now find Dr. Watts' room.
Now we have to find Dr. Watts. These are kind of cool, actually. They like cycle between different photos and stuff. We're gonna be salvaging stuff. Magazine. Can't really do anything with this stuff. Don't pick it up.
We have picked up a transmission from the surface of Tau Ceti 5. I've been in negotiation with Captain Diego of the Rickenbacker, and after some coercion, he's agreed to go planetside as a joint venture. Imagine, this historic mission might even become more historic. First contact. And who is there to get exclusive rights to all media, patents, and land grants? Trioptimum. Miri, I told you this would be worth it.
Don't really need any of this stuff. Oops. I'm like wondering if you... I guess the Marine, do you start with like the grenade launcher or like a heavy of 1 or something? I don't know, I need to do like a Marine playthrough. Like I've never done that. Yeah, so we have a lot of these. I'm just gonna use them whenever my health gets low. I already checked that. Alright, so there's this guy. Hit. Don't worry, man. I've got the load down. Works for me.
Security system. Goddamn Bronson and her stupid procedures. She's changed the code on the MedSci 2 sub-armory again. Now I've got to head back up to Deck 4 to find out what it is. Somebody's gonna frag her but good someday.
Voice acting. Somebody's gonna fry her but good one day. Yeah, so you can't actually hack this one. You have to actually have the code, which is on Deck 4. So I have to remember to come back here if I can remember to come back here, hopefully. We get a OS upgrade there, and that'll bring us back to the other area. Ooh. The guy's just patrolling. Take those. We can also upgrade our stuff here. I am going to make sure I pick up everything. This is cigarettes. Cigarettes hurt your health, but I think give you... I don't know if they even give you psionics in this game. I think they might just honestly hurt your health. I can't remember. On BioShock, they give you they give you psi. Or in that game, I think it's called Eve.
Hi there. Please make your selection.
The hacking software would actually be kind of cool, but you will get this at some point, so it's kind of a waste, in my opinion. Disposable maintenance tool is really good. But our maintenance is 0 right now, so kind of useless. Let's go and get some more cybernetic modules first before I go with this, and then we'll also get the OS upgrade too later.
Security forces have been alerted to your presence, intruder. The glory of the many demands your capture or destruction.
All right. Well, if you couldn't tell before, Xerxes has been definitely taken over by the mini. Isn't it just a Psyamp up here? Just a hat. Not much going on with that.
Wow, you're incredible. Do you know that? I made this game where I tried not to make myself think about you. What a moron. I love you, Rebecca, and I've got the plan. I've been buttering up the captain to transfer me from the Rickenbacker to the Goodwill team on the Von Braun. Pretty soon, nothing will keep us apart.
The guy was giving me the 2-step. coming. Guys with the shotguns are actually pretty easy to strafe around because they have to like reorient to shoot you. I know this is broken, but can I just see what it requires? Standard of 3. And yeah, we're not gonna be able to use the shotgun for a minute. That's fine though. Like I said, the handgun is pretty capable. Oops.
Marie, I'm sorry I've been out of touch, but I've been working on that artifact Bayless brought back from Tau City 5. I've done a level 3 analysis on it. I think it's some kind of artificial intelligence. I've managed to pull an audio tag file out of its memory. I'll let you be the judge. Marie, I think it's speaking English.
I think it's... Dude, an artificial intelligence out in the middle of nowhere, 100 trillion miles away from Earth that's speaking English. I'm sure that that's not suspicious at all. Come on,
Watts
dude.
isn't here, so he's probably in his office in the R&D sector. Maybe he's got a backup R&D card in here. Take a look around.
We got the card.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
Alright. So that's the reason I waited to upgrade, because we get those, and then I believe there's some in here as well. You do not get a flashlight in this game, so... Little cracks like that, I'm telling you, they hide stuff in this game. You'll see a ton of them. Try not to take any damage, but... Hopefully my agility will help with that, because it's really... Ugh. Nanites. Ow. Yeah, we didn't take too much. Sworn I thought there were cyber modules in here, but maybe it's just the nanites. Ugh. Oh, it's so janky. Oh no, I got a shotgun. So this is actually a non-broken shotgun, but yeah, we can't wield it, so it's kind of pointless. You get cyber modules, though, I think. Go Waltz.
This is Xerxes. Remember,
don't touch that.
Restrictions are in place for the good of all of us. All unauthorized database interactions will be dealt with to the utmost degree of the law.
Just a random pistol just chilling up there. And get the bullets off of it, though. Okay, so there's just random stuff that'll just be... I don't want this mug. Just be kind of like in areas, you know? I sworn, is it in here? Yeah. So there's actually another bit of armor in there. We need the password here. You get some proximity grenades. What is... Okay, that's pretty difficult. We might upgrade our hack. Come back. Let's see. Alright, so let's do the OS upgrade first, because we need that. So I'll go through all the upgrades to kind of show you what you can take, and then, you know, we'll take our upgrades. There's 4 OS upgrades in the game. They're basically just permanent upgrades. So, strong metabolism, damage from radiation and toxins reduced by 25%, harmful effects of recreational substances reduced by 100%. So basically, like, you know, the alcohol and the cigarettes will basically not harm you anymore, and you'll only gain the benefits. And then also, radiation and toxins are reduced by 25%. The damage to the ticks, probably not very good, in my opinion. Pharma-friendly, extra 20% benefit from all hypos. Healing items heal 20% faster. Pretty good overall. Way better if you you have a side-based character, because you know, that side-based character is going to be able to benefit from the psi hypos. We would only benefit from the healing hypos, so maybe not as great. Akrat adds 3 extra inventory slots up to the maximum. It's okay. We do need some strength to wield some of the weapons in the game, so we will have probably a little bit more strength. Plus with the brawn boost, which you can see we already have 2 of those. You pretty much always have a permanent +1 strength, so it's okay. Speedy movement speed increased by 15%. Very good. Sharpshooter, each shot with a ranged non-psionic weapon does 15% more damage. I mean, that's pretty good. Cyber naturally able, one-time bonus of 20 cyber modules. Really only good at the beginning of the game. Later in the game, a lot of stuff will actually cost a lot more. Plus, it's just like a one-time bonus thing. It's really not very good. Cybernetically enhanced allows the use of 2 implants of different types at once. So you have to use 2 different types. I personally really love this one. Cyber implants are really useful. Obviously, you'd have a brawn boost. And then I think there's a implant that makes you move faster. So I usually typically use that one and the brawn boost. So that one's pretty good. Tank increases hit points by 10. I mean, that's kind of just garbage, like in my opinion. Lethal weapon increases all hand-to-hand damage by 35%. Very good if you're going to go wrench only, which is totally a thing you can do in this game. You can take lethal weapon, and then you can also take smasher, which you gain like a new ability. Where if you hold down, you know, like when you're holding it down, you can actually do 30% more damage. Really useful. Basically makes them very strong. +2 hacking skill if you already have at least 1 point of skill, applied only to security computers. Wonk, wonk. Invisibility to robots when security hacked. Kinda not very good because I've set off the security in this game a few times, but it's not typically a lot. As soon as you hear the camera, just hide, and immediately when it resets, just shoot it with a pistol, and you will literally never set off the security. Almost ever, unless you actually fail a hack or something. Cyber assimilation. You can extract a diagnostic repair module from many destroyed robots and use it to heal 15 hit points. So you can basically just get more med hypos from robots. It's always a flat 15, and it's never increased based off of your stats or anything like that. So whatever. Okay, I guess. Replicators are 20% easier to hack, which replicators are usually pretty hard to hack, so that's pretty good. All items from replicators cost 20% less. I mean, that's not terrible. It's like, okay, I guess. Power Psi, Psionic Burnout no longer damages you. We're not playing Psi, but yes, if you hold down the Psi boost, if you hold it down too long, you can actually damage yourself, so this removes that penalty. And, also, you would lose the psi points that you would use on that skill immediately if you burn out, so it's okay. But I mean, if you're like really decent at psi, you probably won't ever have that issue. Effect of most weapon modifications improved by 20%. Nanite cost for weapon mods reduced by 50. Again, probably something pretty good later in the game, but we don't even have modify right now, and you know, it would be useless right now. So like some of these, while I would take them later, are probably, there are better options for the beginning of the game, whereas this one really isn't. Automap displays the position of all enemies and is always completely filled in for each sub-level. I mean, I'm not even using the auto map. I probably should turn it on. So out of all of these, I'm probably going to take either Speedy or Cybernetically Enhanced, because those two really give you a lot, or Sharpshooter's pretty good. The only issue with Sharpshooter is at the beginning of the game, I pretty much use the wrench for most enemies. So it's not really, it might be like a better second, you know. Like, that might be better for a second upgrade. And I don't really ever take lethal weapon or anything, because I use the wrench at the beginning of the game, but it's only like really takes like 2 hits to kill most of the hybrids in the game. And like for the first good portion of the game, you're really going to be fighting just hybrids and monkeys. So, I think we're going to take cybernetically enhanced. I really do wish you could use 2 of the same implant, because obviously you would just double up brawn boosts. But reminds me, I'm just like using that up while I'm just kind of sitting here. The speedy one is really good too, though. Like this one, and this one is usually the ones I take, and then the 4th one, it can just be whatever. Probably usually take Pack Rat at some point, because later in the game you're gonna have a lot of stuff. Right now we don't have a lot of stuff, but later in the game, especially when you have like 3 different weapons, you're gonna need Pack Rat. Like, you will need it. So right now it's not as big of a deal. I don't know, cybernetically enhanced we don't actually have, because you know you have the research assistant implant. I think there's one that makes you move faster though, like I'm pretty sure. So there's a Psi boost one, which is good if you're using Psi, but we're not. I think I'm gonna just take Speedy, dude. That's always good, no matter what. I'm gonna take Speedy. Screw it. We can move faster, especially when we're using the wrench at the beginning of the game. We need to be able to close the distance. So, yep, as soon as you use it. But look how fast we move now. Look at that. Now, even if I was just moving forward, right, it's like pretty fast, but like that strafe run, absolutely ridiculous. Movement in this game can be kind of floaty too, by the way. Like if there's some momentum buildup. So if, like for instance, I'm moving, I'll let go. You can see they're still moving. So, all right. So stats, strength, endurance. Strength of 2 is not like really that bad right now. Agility of 3 is perfectly fine for a good portion of the game. We're not too worried about our hit points or anything right this second. We may want to increase that later, because 30 hit points is kind of low, but not like super, super low. We definitely want a standard of 3 at some point, but I think I'm going to take another hack. We might take a maintenance. Is that 22? We need 1 cyber module to get maintenance and another hack. Ugh. Don't really want to take research, because we could be researching right now, but it's not like crazy critical. I mean, you can basically research the hybrid organ and do like 15% more damage against them or something. Definitely want the hack. Really probably are going to need maintenance sooner rather than later. And I'm wondering if I can hold off on it though. They take another hack. We'll just say at 4, right? And we just don't have to worry about hack for a while. And then we just take a standard of 2 to get that going, to get the shotgun. Because really we just need standard 3, and then we just don't touch standard for a little while, because really the next thing up would be standard of 5 that you're required to have for the grenade launcher. So we can go back and hack these real quick. Ooh, missed this room. It's another. Things really blocky in this game. Not much else in here. Probably crap hidden all over this game that I've never seen, but you know. And now it's a 40% difficulty. Now the ice nodes stay the same, because the only way to get rid of ice nodes is cybernetic affinity. So unfortunately we don't have that. Yeah, we don't. The game can be pretty brutal in the hack at the beginning of the game. Like even like with how much I put into hack, it's still gonna take a lot to open this up to get like literally 1 rad hypo, which is ridiculous. Then we have to hack this. This one's a lot easier. So open this up. We can destroy that. Medical kit, really good. Light, that's the same thing, right? Yeah, so we already have one of those. There's no way to actually sell items in this game, so don't even worry about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this wing. I think I want to, what are we at? 50 minutes. I could just go ahead and complete this area. Save real quick. We are now back where we were originally. So look a little familiar. Really would like to recharge. We do not want to go down there. I really would like to recharge my sorry, I just get like sidetracked. I would like to recharge my my brawn boosts and stuff, so we're gonna go do that. I already took care of the get off the ladder. Took care of the turret, so I'm gonna come over here with no repercussions. Yeah, so later in the game we will get energy weapons. There's energy weapons in this game, and that would be how you recharge them. Cyber Affinity also affects how much charge you get and all that crap. Already, this one's 5. Honestly, how much room do we have? May honestly just carry that around since we don't have a maintenance tool yet. If the pistol we currently have starts deteriorating, then we can swap to that one. Kind of the game plan when I first play this game, you know? Kind of have to juggle weapons a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I can just close the gap on that guy, like, so fast. Use that here. Honestly, I forgot how to turn on the mini-map.
Dr. Watts is alive and in his office.
Oop.
He should know the code to the maintenance access shaft. Hurry! He's been badly wounded. Don't let him die before he tells you that number.
Okay. I wonder if I can make the... We might be able to make it. We are pretty fast. Screw it. Oh. Not want to mess with that guy. Do not want to mess with that guy. You will... Boom. Dud. Imagine, like, there's blood on the wall. I imagine she got shot, but, you know. Kind of guessing there, you know. Hold on. Yeah, you can. What was he? Ooh. Definitely want that. They're very useful. Very useful. And recharge that.
Anatoly, there's only so much corporate calisthenics I can go through before I start to feel a little queasy, so let's get down to brass tacks here. We don't like each other. We each have our own motivations for undertaking this mission, so let me give you a little warning. I cannot be circumvented. I cannot be tricked. I cannot be manipulated. And I cannot be bought. You come at me straight, and keep the fancy maneuvers for your next board meeting. Just because my father swam with the sharks doesn't mean that I do.
Yep, so he's referring to the Diego from the original game. I'm gonna try to take this camera out without shooting it, but... Got to time it right, because man, the jump in this game can be very floaty. I'm gonna actually hold on to this shotgun for now because you'll see why.
Good work. Here are some more cyber modules. Spend them wisely. They're not easy to locate.
Sorry if it looks really spastic when I'm trying to kill that guy. It's just really... The game can be kind of hard to control sometimes. Yep. Had one bullet left. I'm assuming we all know what happened there. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun here in a minute. Ooh.
They're not dead. They want you, you understand? They want you as a host. Get away.
Yeah, you could probably hear that. We are gonna try to not use bullets on them because, yeah, as you can see, the damage is hilariously bad. Which it's fine if you take a little bit of damage here, because there's literally a, I'll just play this.
All right, calm down already. The access code to the conduit is 12451. I've got an autopsy at 16:30, but let's grab a beer on the recreation deck afterwards. Sound good?
12451. And there's another one.
The time is 16:30. Autopsy subject A. Watson. Now we're going to make the first incision in... Hold him down. I'm trying to! I'm trying!
Definitely was not good noises. Dude, the hybrids in this game are really creepy, though. I have to admit. Pretty creepy. Now, what is over here? Definitely something over there. I kind of want to see what's in there. Do we take the damage? Yes, I'm going to do it. For an antitoxin hypo. I mean, honestly, antitoxin's pretty good. And a beaker. Didn't even shoot me. That might be bulletproof glass. Actually, I'm not going to test it. I don't know if it is or not. But we got what we needed. We got the code to the elevator. Oh no. We didn't get the code to the elevator, did we?
Hi there. Please make your selection.
We got the code to the door. Yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. Probably making no sense right now. Corpse. Okay, so save again here. You're gonna see this. Yep. I'm gonna try to kill him with the wrench. Maybe stupid. Now, when he gets low like that, you can just do that. Yeah, so the robots like have to constantly reposition like that, and so it's like really easy to cheese them. But yeah, this will open. Is it this one? He's technically in there, but he comes out. But yeah, we need the elevator. Oh, we need the power. Yeah, so you would need this is to this. So
do not waste time patting yourself on the back. Get down to that shaft to engineering
6
and
cyber
reset the
modules.
primary reactor core. That will restore power to the elevator and you'll be able to get up to deck 4. Get going.
Get going. Yep. So we got some more disposable maintenance tools, which is nice. Use some of this. You know what? For now, you're gonna see why here later, but drop that right there. Same with this. All right, and let's go. I can get on the ladder without taking damage. I don't know if it matters. matters, to be honest. Let's see. I don't think it matters. Take all that. Just a dude's arm. Let's get it. All right, so I think we're going to stop there. Hope you have been enjoying this playthrough. I've definitely been enjoying playing this game again. I love this game. Next time we're going to be exploring... What deck are we on? Deck 2, I think. Like, what's the name of the deck? Engineering. So yeah, we're going to be exploring engineering, which is a fun area. Definitely fun. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. Have a great day.